very clearly, very obviously winter now, and I am loving it.
So how do you humanize your brand? You know, how do you make sure that it tells a story and it can tell your audience something about you with immediate effect on a level beyond the product itself? That's what today's vlog topic is all about.
Hello vlog. So what is a brand personality and why is it good to have one? So I think people like to speak to things that feel human and interact with things that feel human. It's how we kind of articulate ourselves and understand things and all the rest of it. The benefits of developing a brand character might be, consistency in tone. It might help you kind of gain more of an audience or more customers. It might improve like employee productivity and help employees understand what you're kind of working towards. So the Jester brand character, and I've just looked it up right now because Angus sent me the link, is humor, originality, irreverence, and awareness. So essentially making fun of things, laughing about things, not taking yourself too seriously. Example of a Jester brand I would say might be in Perspective Pictures. I say we're kind of between the Jester character and the creator character, which is about kind of innovation and creativity.
So I like to think that an innovative brand or a creative brand is one where in our situation we would put that money into making sure that we are constantly creating, we're constantly evolving, trying out new skills and techniques and ideas. So for example, we made the Maker Fund here at Perspective to allow our creatives to make whatever they want. Anything that's interesting or a little bit different, a little bit crazy, that allows us to experiment and try new things and evolve our skill set.
So apart from the innovator brand personality type, there is also one called the explorer personality. Brands like Jeep, Patagonia, we've got... All these brands have a common goal, which is to live a more fulfilling and individualistic life.
It's very clearly, very obviously winter now, and I am loving it. I would just very quickly like to preface this with, I find the idea of brand archetypes a bit strange, because I think to be truly successful, you do have to go off the rails a bit and off the beaten path. Don't follow it entirely word for word, because that'll make you a bit more unique. Every other company is going to be following them exactly word to word with only very slight variation. I think the best time to use brand archetypes and personalities is when you're first setting up a company, as it gives you some kind of basic guidelines on how to target the audience, how to capture an initial market, that sort of thing. One classic example that is definitely used a lot more in America than here in the UK of the outlaw brand personality would be something like Harley Davidson. Big, kind of rebellious, outrageous, fight the power, disruptive kind of brand, really, that, takes itself seriously. In terms of like copy and description, a lot of the things we'll be talking about breaking the rules and being rebellious and starting your own factions, this sort of thing. In terms of colour, we're talking kind of, very plain, beigey, maroons, sandy sort of colours, kind of like the brick right here behind me, which I think is why another reason that Harley Davidson has such a good look for it. It's that very American cowboy feel. Imagery, we're talking about a lot of product as well as personality involved. The personality always obviously needs to be that rebellious outlaw kind of style, and the product will just go in hand with matching how that looks too.
A lot of these brands like Jeep and Patagonia, their focus is on nature. A lot of green, brown tones as opposed to bright orange or red tones. Everything has to be very earthy and very natural looking. Think dust, think grass, think sand.
So then in terms of communicating your brand and who you are, there's a huge number of ways to do it. You could do it with a few words on a picture. You could do it with your website. You can do it with, the booklet your employees get when they arrive at your offices. The brand character flows into it, into your logo, into the shit you stick on your wall. The brand personality is pretty present in almost everything, particularly if you get it right. And then it makes it consistent so that everyone across your organization can understand it, and then they can mirror that kind of trait.
So, oh God.